Okay, I need to record this video before the sun goes down, so it's gonna be pretty short, but I just wanted to update you guys and let you know that we are moving out of Rochester, out of New York State, and to the West Coast, baby. I've lived in New York State for a total of 7 years, 3 years here in Rochester and 4 in New York City. And as soon as I moved to Rochester to be with my husband, we kind of immediately knew that we wanted to move. I don't know if you guys have been to Rochester before, but there's not a lot going on here. Whenever we have someone visit from out of town, we're kind of just like, there's like 3 different places that we go, and then after that, it's like, we could watch Westworld. And I am a city girl. I love being in a big city where I have access to a lot of different food, cultures, careers. There's more opportunities in bigger cities. And I just miss living where there's fun things to do all the time. And we don't really have anything tying us here at all. We don't have any kids. We don't even have pets yet. We don't have family here. We didn't grow up here. I moved here to be with Tim. Tim transferred schools and college to be closer to me in New York State, and we kind of just wanted to start our lives here together in Rochester. We do have some really close best friends here that also live with us in Rochester, which is great, and it's awesome to be surrounded by them. But other than that, there's not a whole lot keeping us here. And funny enough, our best friends, close friends, are all moving away from Rochester, like at the same time. And our best friend that we are super close with, that we're basically family with, they're moving to San Diego as well. So it's just more instinctive to get the hell out of here. We had been planning to move to San Diego for over 2 years now. And I know that sounds like a long time, but we really wanted to be in a good place financially. We had a little bit of credit card debt that we had to pay off, and we just wanted to save a good chunk of money for the move across country. We wanted money for our security deposit, first few months worth of rent, and just a little bit of cushion in case it took us a while to get jobs. Thankfully, Tim already has a job figured out and lined up. He's transferring from where he works now to over there. He's going to work remotely from home, which is really, really exciting, and he is super pumped about it. As for me, I'm still kind of figuring it out. I, of course, want to still do YouTube, but, that ain't going to pay the bills, so I'm going to look into building up my personal chef business out there on the West Coast, which I think will be much more successful over there. We will be leaving Rochester June 24th, driving across country, stopping along the way to visit family and friends, and we should be arriving in San Diego on July 1st. I don't think you guys understand how excited we are that we are moving. Like, you plan these things, like when we started planning for it over 2 years ago, it was too far off for it to seem real. But now that the date is approaching, it's getting closer and closer, it's feeling more real, and it's just, we're so pumped. And there's so many vegan options out there. If you guys have been with me since like the summer, you know that we went out there and visited for 10 days. We went to San Diego, I think in September, and I did like 2 or 3 vlogs while I was there, and that was basically the trip that was the deciding factor. We went there to feel it out, to visit neighborhoods, to really spend a chunk of time there and get a feel for the area, the vibe, the culture, and that trip was gonna be the make it or break it decision for us. And we loved it, so it became super official then. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to pop on here and tell you guys the big news. Oh, I also dyed my hair. It's green now. It's probably my favorite color it's ever been. My best friend, who is actually moving to San Diego as well with her husband, the ones that I mentioned earlier on in the video, she does my hair. So every time you see a different color, trim up, different style, it's all because of her. She's amazing. So if you're in the San Diego area, let me know if you want her number because I can hook you up with a good hairstylist. I do plan on making videos talking about how to move across the country, how to make friends in a new city, just moving in general. So if you have any ideas for video topics, let me know in the comments below and I will gladly do them. All right, that about does it. I love you guys so much. You are amazing and beautiful and wonderful. Take care of yourself, eat good food, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Live your life, live it right, roll a plane if you like, live your life.